Hello Irina, thank you for taking some time to watch this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is two things. One is to give you some tips and tricks to increase your online presence, and also to compare your website to your top competitor's website and see if we could outrank them just to increase your online revenue, to increase your business. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And if you like what you hear, if you want to reach back out to me, speak anything further, feel free to do that, either email, text, or phone call. But if you want to take these tips and tricks yourself, you definitely do that as well. So if you like this video, or not like it, if you just send me some feedback, it just helps me get better, because I send out a lot of these. I just like to help local businesses to increase their online revenue. So let's get started. So first, as I said, content. So with content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place content in your website, and that tells Google exactly what terms you want people to find you via your website. So your website is right here. You have a beautiful website, actually. So I like the layout. I like the pictures on there with the links. But you could do some things in the back end to increase your online revenue. So continuing with content, we talked about Google. So this is the keywords here that I typed in when I do a Google search. So I did HVAC services, Riverside, California. That's one of the areas that you serve. And when we do a search, this is what comes up. So the first thing that comes up here is called the map pack, and that's the citations. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But we call these organics here. So the goal is to be on the first page when you type in any kind of service. For instance, since you do HVAC services in Riverside, the goal is to be on the first page. And as you scroll down, you see you're not on the first page, because very few consumers, they go on to page 2 or 3 when they're looking for a certain service. So I'm going to compare your website, and usually we don't look at directories such as Yelp and Angie's List, but we just compare local businesses. So I chose this guy, maghvac.com. So I'll compare your website to his website. So as we talked about keywords, and this is a tool we use, Ahrefs, and it just helps us do a deep dive into websites. So here's your website here, and here's some of your numbers. So when we talked about keywords, in your website, you're using 14 keywords, and the keywords are things that help people find your business. So you want to have the higher volume, the better. It helps people find you easier. So like, here's a good one here, Plumbers Inc. San Diego. You're having 700 search volume in that. So that's a strong keyword. But comparing that to your competitor, and here's your competitor's website, Magnolia Heating, that's their name. Their website has significantly more content to it, so that's why they're being pushed number 1 in the organics. But let's do a deeper dive in his website. So they're using 355 keywords, so that's giving them a lot of power. And some of these keywords you see, like heating repair, that's a lot of search volume there. But you don't have to take the big ones. You could take some of the littler ones and just use those in your website to give you some more push volume as well. So I know 14 is a lot bigger than, or smaller than 354. Not saying you have to match him, but the goal is to get on that first page. So if you get closer to this top competitor, the more likely you are to get on that first page. So next, let's talk about backlinks. So going back to your numbers. So backlinks is anywhere where you find one website and link it to another, to your own website. And these links act like an endorsement of your website, which gives Google trust in your website. So think of it like a popularity contest. The more links you have, the better. But keeping that in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. You want other HVAC services and HVAC websites linking to your website to give you power and that trust power. So it doesn't help like a restaurant to link to your website. It just doesn't do much for you. But for you, you have 208 backlinks and 89 different reference domains linking to your backlinks, where your competitor, let's go back here. Yep, here we are. Okay, here's your competitor here. So this competitor has over 1,000 backlinks and 298 reference domains for the backlinks. So that's what's given them a lot of power. Again, the goal is not to get exactly his numbers, but get close to his numbers to get on that first page of the search volume. And then finally, citations. So citations is anywhere where your business name, number, or address are shown exactly as your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here. And it's extremely important for local business to be in this map pack. I've seen 3, sometimes 4, so the goal is to be at least in the top 3. And citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundred of others. So the goal is to be in that top 3. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you can outrank them. So I hope you enjoy those tips and tricks. Again, you could use them yourself, but if you want to talk anything further about that, do a deeper dive in any of those or more, and feel free to reach out to me. And then, as I said, if you give me some feedback on this video, it helps me get better, just to make better videos for local businesses in the area. Thank you for your time, and have a good day.